Hey, what is going on, Guardians? Nem with Planet Destiny here. And it's Friday, which means that Xûr is back in the world of Destiny, and this week he is located on the EDZ in the Winding Cove. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what he has for us this week, shall we? Alright, starting off we have the Graviton Lands Pulse Rifle, Celestial Nighthawk for the Hunters, Dunemarchers for the Titans, and the Sanguine Alchemy for the Warlocks. Now starting off with the Graviton Lands and its intrinsic perk called Black Hole, a second shot of a burst rips a hole through space and time, doing high damage and recoil with no fall off. And its trait Cosmology, kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles that track targets. Now this is actually a solid pulse rifle. Even though it's a pulse rifle, I kind of consider it a scout rifle just because of the way it shoots. It's fantastic in PvE, great for ad control with the Cosmology perk, and in PvP, it's alright. There's a lot of things now that will outperform it, but it still packs a pretty good punch if you're at a mid to long range combat distance. So pick it up if you haven't had so already. Celestial Nighthawk for the Hunters with its Hawkeye hack. Modifies Golden Gun to fire a single high damage shot. Enemies eliminated by the shot explode and grant you super energy. With its roles this week, we have Fusion Rifle Targeting, Hand Cannon Targeting, Hands On, Sniper Rifle Reserves, and Machine Gun Reserves. Celestial Nighthawk has always been one of the better exotics to use in PvE, particularly with the bottom subclass tree for the Hunters, so pick this bad boy up if you haven't already. Dunemarchers for the Titans with its Linear Actuator's intrinsic perk. Increases sprint speed, and sprinting builds up a static charge. After melee attacking an enemy, that charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. Now this is a super fun exotic to use, and it works with pretty much any melee on any subclass tree that you're running for the Titans. So if you want to get creative with this, put on the Dunemarchers with the new Sunbreaker Titan with a new hammer, and if you start running and you throw the hammer will actually chain lightning to other enemies around. So it's almost like having a mini Thor's hammer. And finally, for the Warlocks, we have the Sanguine Alchemy with its Heightened Senses perk. Staying in a rift grants you and your allies heightened senses, allowing you to retain your radar while aiming down the sights. Additionally, nearby powerful enemies are visually marked and can be tracked without line of sight. Now, the Sanguine Alchemy is probably one of the more unique Warlock exotics. It's beneficial in the Crucible more than anything else outside of that. The tracking on the Heightened Senses intrinsic perk, it gives you, I want to say it's a 30-meter radius. When you put your rift down, you'll be able to track people through walls. Once they're tracked, it doesn't matter how far away they go, you'll be able to keep your eyesight basically on them. Of course, you know, you would have to kind of change your play style in order to use the Sanguine Alchemy effectively. It does leave you grounded, so using this around corners is not super beneficial considering how the meta is with shotguns right now. You'll be gunned down pretty easily even with the overshield, so just be careful when you use this in the Crucible, but it's pretty fun. If you don't have it, definitely a pickup for me. We have our Faded Engram this week, of course, and there's somebody in the comment section from last week that was like, pick it up, ya baby. So you know what, for you, dude, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the Faded Engram for this week. All right, let's see what we get here. Eye of Another World. Let's take a look at what that brought. Oh, we can't do it because it is gone to the postmaster. But anyways, that's going to be it for me this week, Guardians. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic weekend. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.